Hi there. So, this week we've been focusing on self love, and it's really important that we can give ourselves some self love and learn to love ourselves and appreciate ourselves for who we really are. So, to help with that, I'd like to share something with you, and it involves being able to remember times when we felt a certain way. And so, I'd like you to just take a moment, if you've got a few minutes, and on your own. And I'd like you just to remember a time when you felt really, really appreciated. You can remember a specific time. And then when you've got that, just store that for a moment. Hold on to that for a moment. Yeah. I want to make sure that it's a really intense moment for you. So it's not just any time when you felt really appreciated. I want you to think about a time when it was really intense, felt totally appreciated. One of those times. And I'm sure you've got them. And then I'd like you to remember a time when you felt totally loved. I mean, totally loved. Okay? Just store that one. And then the next time, I'd like you to remember a time when you felt on top of the world. On top of the world. And I'm sure you've got a few times like that in your life. So those are the 3 times we're going to use. And they need to be really totally intense moments that you can remember. Okay, so we're going to do something else as we remember them. So we're going to set an anchor. And in this case, it's going to be a self-hug. You know when you give yourself a squeeze? And it can be on your arms, it can be anywhere you like. Give yourself a squeeze though. So you're going to give yourself a squeeze as you remember that time and experience the feelings. So let's put it all together. So get yourself in position, put your arms around yourself like that, and here we go. So can you remember a time you felt totally appreciated? Can you remember a specific time? And as you go back to that time right now, float down into your body, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel those feelings of being totally appreciated. That's right, really appreciated. And as you experience those feelings, squeeze yourself. Hold on to that squeeze right now as you feel the feelings of being totally appreciated. Oh, yeah, that's right. And as the feelings start to wane, then release your grip. And keep your arms here handy because we'll need them for the next one. Okay, so let's just do a little test. Give yourself a little squeeze. How did that feel? Good? Okay, the next one we'll do loved. So can you remember a time when you felt totally loved? Can you remember a specific time? Just as you go back, float down into your body, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel those feelings of being totally loved. That's right, totally loved. And as you feel those feelings, just give yourself a squeeze and hold it on. So you're feeling totally loved. That's right, absolutely totally loved. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah. And as those feelings start to go, then release your grip. Okay. So then we're going to do the third one, which was on top of the world. So, and if you want to close your eyes through this process, you can do, or you leave them open. It's up to you. So can you remember a time when you felt totally on top of the world? Can you remember a specific time? And as you go back, float down into your body, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel those feelings of being on top of the world. That's right, absolutely on top of the world. Give yourself a squeeze right now and hold it on. On top of the world. Oh my God, you could do anything, anywhere, any place, anytime. You felt amazing. You felt great. And then as those feelings start to wane, release the grip. Now, let's test. Give yourself a squeeze. Yeah. How does that feel? Nice. So, anytime you want to feel this way, give yourself that squeeze. that particular squeeze. And then, you know what? You can keep this topped up. It's what we call an anchor. You can top up your anchor. So any moment, any occasion when you feel a really intense feeling and it's positive and resourceful for you, add it to your squeeze. Okay, if you want to learn more about anchoring, we train our practitioners on that in our NLP training, and a whole load more in the world of NLP. So if you want to learn more about NLP, get in touch. We run events from time to time. Just jump onto our webpage.